Today, we are talking about LinkedIn Boolean search. If you want your prospecting to work, you have to focus on leveling up your Boolean searches. There's just no way around it, but here's the truth. To make your prospecting better, you don't need fancy search capabilities. You don't even need to be that good at filtering. All you need to know are these 5 power words. If you can understand these 5 words and why they work so well to find the right prospects, you can essentially become a master of prospecting overnight. So in this video, I'll go through examples, explain why they work, and pretty much just give you the playbook for writing better Boolean searches. So first things first. Boolean search is a filtering system using operators like and, or, not, quotes, and parentheses. Instead of Sales Navigator showing you everyone remotely related to your search, you tell it exactly who to show. One of our clients at SalesSo was burning $8,000 a month on Sales Navigator seats, getting zero pipeline. The issue was they were searching marketing and getting lawyers who took one marketing course in college. We fixed their Boolean search. They went from 47 qualified leads per month to 680. Same tool, different approach. If you want to scale revenue the same way our clients do, you can book a free strategy call with us from the link given in the description. Now let's start with the first operator, quotes. You use quotes for exact matches, so your search would look like this: head of finance with quotes around it. What this does is that it only shows profiles with exact phrase. Now this seems simple, but getting this one operator right is the difference between 12,000 irrelevant results and 890 qualified leads. The next operator is not. You use not for excluding irrelevant profiles. Your search would look like this: Chief Executive Officer, not assistant, not intern. What this does, it removes anyone with assistant or intern in their title. The third operator is or. You use or for multiple variations. Your search would look like this: VP Marketing or Head of Marketing or Director of Marketing. What this does is that it shows profiles with any of those titles. Now the fourth operator is and. You use and for multiple requirements. Your search looks like this: Sales and Marketing. What this does, it only shows profiles that mention both terms. The fifth operator is parenthesis. You use parenthesis for advanced combinations. Your search looks like this: open parenthesis, VP Sales or Head of Sales, close parenthesis, and open parenthesis, retail or e-commerce, then close parenthesis, not consultant. What this does is that it finds sales leaders in retail or e-commerce and excludes consultants. In my experience, this is where things get really powerful. A client targeting e-commerce operators came to us frustrated. They've been using Sales Navigator for 8 months with barely any results. Their search was simple: VP e-commerce, 340 results total. We sat down with them and rebuilt the entire search using parentheses. Same ideal customer profile, just structured the search correctly. This one change generated $890,000 in closed deals over 8 months. That's the power of getting your Boolean search right. Now let me talk about the keyword filter trap. Sales Navigator has 2 places to search. First is the job title filter, which searches only current job titles. Second is the keyword filter, which searches the entire profile. The mistake most people make is using the keyword filter for job titles. The fix is to use the job title filter for roles. Use the keyword filter only for specific expertise, certifications, or technology mentions. Now, a few pro tips to reduce confusion as you scale with Booleans. Pro tip number 1 is to draft complex searches in Google Docs. Now here's the problem. You spend 10 minutes building a complex Boolean search with 5 operators and 12 terms. You accidentally click outside the search box. It's gone. The solution is to write your search in a Google Doc first, test it, refine it, then copy and paste into Sales Navigator. Now, pro tip number 2 is to always use capital letters for operators. Here's the problem. You search for sales, not intern. Sales Navigator thinks not is a part of the job title. You get sales intern profiles anyway. The solution is to type it like this: sales, not intern. Capital letters tells Sales Navigator it's an operator, not a word. Pro tip number 3 is to check profiles even when titles don't match. The problem here is this: you search for CEO or founder, you see the Director of Innovation in the results. You skim them. But here's the reality. Click the profile, they have a second current role as co-founder at another company. Sales Navigator shows the first role, but they match your search criteria. Let me show you the complete search formula. Here's the exact Boolean search structure we use for clients. Open parenthesis, VP or head or director, close parenthesis, and open parenthesis, sales or revenue or business development. Close parenthesis, not open parenthesis, assistant or associate or coordinator or intern or consultant, close parenthesis. Now here's the breakdown. First parenthesis are all title variations. Second parenthesis are all function variations. The not section is all exclusions. We ran the exact search for a B2B. Now here's the breakdown. First parenthesis are all title variations. Second parenthesis are all function variations. The not section is all exclusions. We ran this exact search for a B2B SaaS client targeting sales leaders at 50 to 200% companies in the US. The not section is all exclusions. We ran this exact search for a B2B SaaS client target sales leaders at 50 to 200% companies in the US. 2,847 results, 94% match rate. They exported the list, ran a 3-step LinkedIn sequence, booked 24/7 meetings. Here's what shocked me about this client. Before we fixed their Boolean search, they were spending 4 hours a day on a sales navigator, manually scrolling through profiles, spending 50 connection requests per day, getting maybe 2 to 3 meetings per week. After we implemented this structured Boolean approach, same 4 hours per day. But now they were reaching out to pre-qualified laser-targeted leads. Their meeting rate went from 2 to 3 per week to 12 to 15 per week. They closed $1.2 million in revenue from that single search. Not because they worked harder, because they worked smarter. Now, how do you test your Boolean search? Step 1 is to run your search. Then scroll to page 5 of results. Check 10 random profiles. If 8 or more match your ideal customer profile, your search worked. If fewer than 8, refine your operators. Finally, the export strategy. Once your Boolean search is dialed in, here's what you do. Export up to 2,500 results. Use a LinkedIn automation tool like Salesforce to target them individually. You should instantly start generating meetings with your ideal prospects. Do let me know in the comments how this strategy works out for you.